Yo, welcome to my first video. So, great, epic, we're here. There's so much nonsense at the beginning. Anyways, I'm gonna be reacting to an Abben Preach video. Now, if you don't know, Abben Preach are their reaction channel. They're a reaction channel. They're two guys in reaction channel. They just react to things. It goes without saying. But, I mean, they have very strong views on things that are pretty controversial a lot of the time. And I'm not really gonna get into that kind of thing. I'm just gonna respond to the video. I don't think it's very controversial. Mostly about dating. And they had a lot of views that I just didn't share. So I thought, hey, I can talk about that. I can make a video about that and I can share my opinion. Now, I'm gonna start the video now.
Today's topic, we are going to be reacting to other Jubilee videos. Last time the people were like, you guys are being unfair. Okay, you guys just pick.
Okay, so context. Jubilee is this channel that makes actually a lot of types of videos. They make a lot of videos, and one of the types of videos they make is like one guy versus like 20 girls, or one girl versus 20 guys, which is basically someone sits in the center of a circle of people of the opposite sex that are interested in dating them, and they just text and text and text until, you know, text with like more specific, like you don't like this, leave. You don't like this, leave, until they're just left with as few people as possible that meet their standards and their criteria. So that's what this is, and that's what they're commenting on, and they've done it before, and it was like the person who was the center of attention was a lady, a girl, woman, and people didn't like her. So they were like, yo, Abben Preach, you only comment on the worst ones. And so that's how they're starting this video, by addressing that.
The worst one out of that whole channel. So we're going to pick the other two episodes that Jubilee's uploaded. Do you want to start with the man or the woman?
I don't give a shit.
Man or the woman? The binary, please pick one.
The one.
All right.
Are you hoping to find a match today?
Yeah!
Don't tell me what she said, what I did. Someone go there. But I really want to keep this one. It's actually brilliant.
Yeah!
Pretty good. This is like a naked dog.
I was not ready.
Jubilee, you're doing this on purpose. Are you guys low-key just finding the most detestable ladies to do this? Yeah!
Oh, bro.
Okay, now, I didn't really hear that right. Like I said, just the woman, the first time I heard it, and I don't know, it's kind of mean off the bat. First of all, let me just say, Abben Preach say a lot of things that could be offensive, and I don't really care about offensive. Jordan Peterson, someone I like to listen to, says, you know, in order to think, you have to be offensive.
You cited freedom of speech in that. Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
And that's not to say you should be offensive whenever you get the chance, but I don't mind it usually.
I mean, I'm hoping not to continue this pattern of very, very bad men.
I think that's cool enough.
Hi!
Tiffany set up with 20 potential matches.
How many guys do you think is going to end up with?
I think 3.
I think last time I picked 0 for the last girl. She got 1. So I'm going to pick 1 this time, even though I think she deserves 0.
You'll be surprised. Hi. I just came back from a quick break to see the audio and the video, and oh my god, I was out of focus for the entire last scene. Oh my god, that's so annoying. It's so bad, especially since this is my first video. I'm trying to make something good. Let's get back to the video.
I do like them tall because I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl. And when I put on my heels, I would like to still be shorter than Mama Ann.
I'm just coming on that face I was making. I feel like he really has this dislike for girls who just are sure they want taller guys. Now, I think he's looking at it from a really practical, and I have no idea, I don't know him personally or anything like that, but I feel like he's looking at it from a really, I don't know, pragmatic standpoint, which is like, he's trying to be very practical about it. Like, look, it's really dumb. If all you like is tall guys, you're like really reducing your options for guys, and you could be perfectly happy with a shorter guy, with the guy you're same height as you, and you can, you know, it's really dumb. You put on heels and you're taller than the guy, and that's, and like, shoes is what matters for relationships. relationship. Now I understand his points, but I mean I also kind of understand that that's just something that women like. I mean it's just a physical trait that is attractive to them, and I don't think it's a bad thing or something that women have to actively try to change. Like if you just like 12 guys, I think that's alright. Not that I care. I have a girlfriend. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I do have a girlfriend, but I'm kidding about that joke. But seriously, I don't think it's a thing that really matters all that much. I don't know. I don't think these butthurt. A lot of people just get butthurt about. Well, I'm short, so girls don't like me, and girls should just like short guys because then I'd have girls. And I don't think it's like that with Abba. I just think he really dislikes it. We're gonna keep going.
So they need to be, I think, at least 5'11", but I prefer like 6 feet tall.
That's absolutely stupid. That you put on shoes and you determine I can't be with someone. It's got to be one of the dumbest
And
things.
half of the night you're gonna be like, my feet hurt, carry me.
I don't think so.
I would not want to be with somebody who wants kids within 7 years.
I think 7 years is a long time though. Like, you really decided that far in the future? Jesus Christ.
I love kids. I've been an aunt since I was 10, so I'm like a natural around babies and kids. But I want to really just share a love with somebody that's so great, and it's all about loving each other before we can, you know, bring somebody else in the world. I think you should be mentally stable as well, financially stable, because you're going to be responsible for shaping their future.
Like, wow, I actually didn't hear that part when I was watching the video. When you talked about being financially stable and shaping their future. Well, that's actually pretty cool. I really like that response. I mean, I'm pretty young, I guess. I don't feel awfully young because I've been young my whole life. And I'm less young than I've ever been, so I don't feel uber young right now. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, this is YouTube. A lot of people can see videos here. So comparatively, relatively, I'm pretty young. So I'm not gonna have really concrete plans for when I'm gonna have kids, and even if I do, it's not uber likely that it's gonna be successful, given how young I am and how much time I have left to explore everything and all that stuff. But I think 7 years into the future, it's a long time. I really do like what she said about, you know, about being stable emotionally, financially. I don't see it emotionally. Financially, you know, because you're gonna set this kid up. I mean, this is gonna be your child, and you really have to give them a good life, or as good a life as you can. And you really should wait for such a time as you can give them an appropriate life. I don't know, suitably comfortable life. I don't know, but yeah, I like that. I like that. I thought I had more to say, but I don't.
Shorty says things better than the other one that we had.
Yeah, the other girls are absolute potato.
Like potatoes. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Jesus Christ, is there only 4 people already? Like, I've seen this video before. I repeat, I've seen it before. But, oh my god. There are only 4 people at this point? Jesus Christ, man. That means like 16 people walked out by now. Anyways, oh my god. Jesus. Deal breaker. We have 4 people left. That's a horrible time for a deal breaker. I don't know. It's probably better in this type of thing, but maybe the beginning would have been better for a deal breaker, so that all the people, I mean, it doesn't matter because you're gonna pass through the same filters by the end, so everyone who's not suitable will be gone by the end anyway. But still, oh my god, 4 people. You want to talk about a deal breaker? Oh, it's just so likely that you end up alone.
You know what? I have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother, so.
Take it back.
I take it all back.
Yeah.
And here's the other reaction that, not the reaction, I have nothing wrong with the action. It's just what they say that I personally am gonna disagree with. Again, with I've been preached. And I know it seems like, do you even like I've been preached? Do you even agree with them? Like every time they've responded to something or reacted to something, I've had something to say against it. Honestly, maybe that's in part just because I'm recording myself and I want to talk about and share my opinions. So if there's like a little slight disagreement, a little slight thing I feel like I would have done differently, or I would have liked to see them do it differently, I'm going to talk about it. But I don't disagree with them that much, except on the things which I've spoken about at length. When I'm about to disagree with them, you'll see.
Take it all back.
I said that already.
Yeah, take it back.
Legal scuffle.
It's your fault. I thought this motherfucker was about to choke me. I got scared. Yeah, if you think about someone younger than you and you automatically think about your brother, there's nothing wrong with the dude. It's you.
If you think about someone older than you and you immediately think of your father,
Okay, there you go. So that's what I disagree with. It's not a huge disagreement, but it's kind of like a tall thing, you know. So I don't think there's anything wrong with just liking to date older guys. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, or anything wrong with disliking, dating younger guys. I don't see any problem with what she said about, oh, if you're younger than me, I look at you like my little brother. I don't think that's really bad. I mean, it's kind of, I can think it's weird because I don't know any people who are like that, but I don't think it's a bad thing, or I don't think it's so stupid. You should change your mindset, your mentality. You can end up alone forever. You're not gonna have anyone who's gonna love you if your standards are so slim and narrow. Now, it could be the case that I am being too empathetic, and it is actually true that if she continues down that path, she'll be very unhappy when she could have been happier with more options. And I know that's probably the case. She could be happier with more options. But I just don't think it really makes sense to complain about it, Like, it's not that big of a deal, I think. And even if it was, I don't think it would be a big deal leaning in the favor of their arguments, I just think it's cool to not like dating younger guys. I don't know.
It's you. It's not him. It's you. Just want to put that out there. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's not the guy.
I don't think she's a problem. I don't think that's. I mean, it could be a problem if you want to date as many guys as possible and you have options, and it's making you sure that no one's dating you and you really want to date. Then, but then again, I guess you could always lower your standards to increase your options. But it's not a bad thing, Shorter guys aren't lower quality guys. Maybe could be the case. She said that she has a chain of dating bad men or whatever. Could be the case that the majority of men that meet her standards are just really bad guys. But whatever. I just don't agree that it's a problem. She's a problem. Could be a problem with respect to what you think the goal is, because the problem could just be a roadblock. If your goal is dating or sleeping with as many guys as possible, sure, it's gonna be a problem that you don't sleep with or date younger guys. But if your problem is just finding an actual relationship with someone that makes you happy, and it currently makes you unhappy to date younger guys, I don't think that's a problem.
That's younger than you. It's really you. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. 24 hours. Yeah, this is.
Like, they could be the hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother, and it's like, ugh.
You got issues.
I think you just want to f your brother, and it's something you have a hard time accepting.
Oh, he's hot. He's
Oh, yeah,
really.
I didn't like that comment. Like, okay, you know what? I'm disagreeing so much, but this must be the Abdon Preach video that I disagree with the most. Like, I think 90% of the videos that I watch from Abdon Preach, I would be like just commenting on the actual video that they're responding to. Like, I thought I was gonna be reacting to the video as well, but mostly I'm reacting to Abdon Preach, which I guess is an appropriate thing to do since I'm actually watching their video and actually playing it back. But anyway, I don't know. I'm disagreeing so much. But yeah, I think that's a really crude comment. I don't know. It could be a joke. I don't care. I don't really care. But I'm gonna comment on it because, yeah, just because it's like, I think you wanna have relations with your brother. And like, that's a huge jump, man. I mean, I guess maybe it's true. I have no idea. But I couldn't make that assumption, and I don't see where he's getting it from. Really, I don't. But yeah.
Yeah, wow, yo. Oh, brother.
Ugh. Would not date my brother.
Who asked?
She's incriminating herself. She's vilifying herself. Why is she doing this? She's saying it because, I don't know. Maybe it just felt seemed like it or something. No. I actually don't think it even seemed like it. I don't think it was on your mind. I think it was just like yo, like, if you do this, you look like my brother, and I wouldn't date my brother. Ergo, I wouldn't date you. So I don't think it's like whatever in future. Kind of making it sound like she wants to date her brother and she just doesn't want anybody to know. I don't think it's like that. But whatever.
You to date your bro. What? What?
This hurt. Watching this was rough. I'm gonna die alone. Bye, everyone. And then all the dudes are like, are you serious? Like, I'm kidding. The dudes aren't like that.
Wow.
You're gonna be single for a while.
That was rude.
Yeah. Well, you discarding people for those reasons is, so you deserved it.
I like how she said, I'm gonna die alone. And then the guy said something less worse, which is, you're gonna be single for a while. And she was hurt.
Yeah.
That'd be like me saying, hey, I'm the most ugly person. And then Preach comes in and he says,
Yeah,
actually, he's just like, you aight. And I'm like, oh.
Alright, so I've recorded way too much video. And I'm probably just gonna end it here. Anyways, I've literally reacted to 7 minutes, and I've probably recorded like 20 or something. I don't know. At least twice that. But anyways, you know, she said I'm gonna die alone. It was like a joke, like, yo, I'm gonna die alone. And then he goes like, yeah, you're gonna be single for a while, my dear. And she's like, that's rude. It's actually really rude. It's pretty rude, dude. I mean, I don't know. I think it's rude. And, you know, I mean, she opened up that line of conversation by saying, I'm gonna die alone. And this guy have to make a video, so they gotta put some content there, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't think that's why he said it. I think he just said it because, yo, it's rough. Because there's 20 dudes we gave you. We gave you 20 dudes. But I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't put any tall guys there. I'm just saying, the selection wasn't, I don't know, man. You could have put guys that are much taller than her. At least a few, because that was her deal breaker. But anyways, they're not supposed to know that before making the video, otherwise, hey, it's gonna be scripted, it's gonna be staged, and it's better this way anyway. But still, oof. Anyways, no, I have no beef with what she said about, you know, that's rude. Yeah, it's actually pretty rude to tell people that.
How many guys did you think would be left?
I thought there would be maybe 4 guys left, but there were none. So today I learned that my criteria is not, I guess, easy as I thought it was, but I'm okay with that.
I was hoping she was going to realize that maybe she's being a little unreasonable and it's contributing to her dating woes. You know, like, you know what they call insanity, right? It's doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Yeah. She came into this saying, oh, I make terrible choices in men.
Okay, so here we go. Line stop the video because there's stuff here to talk about too. I mean, I don't think this is necessarily a problem with her saying what she said. I have no problem with her being comfortable with their selection choices or options or shortlist options. I don't know what you know, I keep hearing that definition of insanity, but like in memes or whatever. So I don't know if it's an authentic definition of insanity. I'll probably just put one somewhere. Yeah. No, I gotta get a point. Near the camera, whatever. But anyways, you know, it's like, I don't see the problem. I think it's cool. It's just cool to, like, you know, have those standards. And you know what, the guy is like, Abba said, oh, he was hoping she'd realize she was being reasonable. But, you know, it's like, you don't have to be like that. I mean, she's talking about kids, so maybe she's looking for a real long-term partner. And you don't have to be, quote-unquote, reasonable. So you don't have to be reasonable. You don't have to go like, yeah, okay, I'd really like a partner that likes this thing because I really like this thing and it's a passion of mine, or at least they could understand my passion. But I'll just be reasonable and go for a partner that doesn't give a damn. But you know, I know I'm really pushing it to the extreme with that analogy, but it's similar. You know, I don't think you have to be super reasonable. Otherwise, you may settle for less than you deserve or less than is good for you. So I don't think anybody should try to be reasonable. I think it's okay to have standards that take 20 guys, that take you from 20 guys, 20 options, to 0 guys, 0 options, if truly none of them are good for you. I think your standards should actually be genuinely good, and they shouldn't suck and be superfluous. I don't know what superfluous means, but I'm pretty sure I'm using it right. Shouldn't be superfluous or frivolous, but they shouldn't be like super dumb things. Like, I personally don't like horoscopes. So I would like to say, though, screw it, people like horoscopes, but I would be like, you know, I mean, like, how confident are you in horoscopes? That you're gonna be like, look, if you're a Libra, I'm not dating you. Get your Libra butt out of here, because I ain't dating no Libras, you know? And it's like, seriously? They could check every box except that they're not a Scorpio or, I don't know, I actually don't know the names, but whatever. Sagittarius? Anyways, yeah, whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. I don't. I think she can have high standards if she wants. And later on, at the end, the guy ends up with like 4 girls, which is much different from her 0 guys. And he says, man, you know, my standards are pretty big, pretty strict. He watched 16 girls walk away and he's like, damn, I've got high standards. Maybe I should become, I should loosen up on those. And Ivan Preach praised him for that. He's like, he's got the right idea. He ends up with more possible partners. Whereas she is kind of like stark contrast, close to the direct opposite, where she has no one left and she's like, I'm very comfortable with my standards. I think some people are very comfortable watching people who they feel are unsuitable walk away, where some people are very uncomfortable watching any options leave. So I think that was the difference that you would see here with these different people. But either way, I think it's fine to have either approach. I don't think it's bad to have criteria that eliminates everyone. It's not like you have 50 options, then you go through your filters and your criteria and you have 0 options. What that means by default is you've got bad choice options, you've got bad criteria. Maybe there was just no one suitable for you. Maybe. Just because there was 20 people in the beginning and 0 people now doesn't mean you're bad choices. And I feel like Abban Preach would agree with me on a lot of the things I'm talking about. So really, I've got no disdain for them, no hatred, no nothing. I don't dislike them. Back to the video. Almost done. I swear guys, almost done.
She made bad criteria which eliminated all the potential men, and she said, I'm okay with the way I choose to date.
I used to really beat myself up in my past relationships after they ended because I felt like I wasn't good enough. But I think I'm at a place in my life right now where I know what I want and there's nothing wrong with having these standards. You shouldn't have to bend your values and what you want to please somebody else.
Dude, she's right. If you know what you want, it's excellent, and you shouldn't have to bend. But Abba has actually got some really good commentary about this. So, I actually agree with what he says here. Shocked, right? I know, I'm shocked too.
If you know what you want, how come you've always chose terrible?
Yeah, that's the thing though. Maybe she's not being completely honest with herself. Maybe it's none of my business and I should shut up about it. But yeah, for real, if she really does know what she wants, then she shouldn't be ending up with such terrible men and she shouldn't be caught in that cycle, in that loop. That's a contradiction. Okay, I'm done. I'm done watching. I'm done reacting. I'm done. That's the end of this video. Thanks for staying this long. If you're still here, well, you're still here if you can hear me. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you don't mind my attitude, my personality, and my not knowing what words mean. I swear I know a lot of big words, and if you don't believe me, subscribe. Really, it's the solution to the problem, isn't it? Yeah, but for real, subscribe. I'll be making more videos. I try to get videos out weekly, but I'm just starting out, and I feel like I'll make more videos than just weekly. But, that's easy to say when you haven't done anything. It's easy to say when you haven't started editing. So, I'll try to edit it. I'll try to edit it well. If I edit well, it's gonna be a thing that's gonna be here. You look like a loser. There's nothing there. Seriously though, see you later. Peace. Subscribe, like. Though I understand if you don't want to like, because I hate when my videos playlist gets too long, and I know people don't care. Some people have thousands, and I don't like it. So I only like videos when I really, really like them. So yeah, I don't care if you don't like, but liking would be nice. Definitely leave a comment, please. Don't just be like, oh, you're so good, the best YouTube I've ever seen. Oh my god, thanks. But don't do that. Just comment a genuine comment about something. Your opinion, please. And I'll read it. It'll be good. See you later. Peace out. Subscribe if you want. Don't if you don't. It happens. Subscribe though. See you later. Peace.